What tax mistakes cost people the most money?
Of course, you have just missed expenses. With real estate investors, I see missed depreciation. That's probably like one of the most common things I see missed. Missed expenses will for sure be probably the biggest one. But then also you have situations where, let's just say you have missed tax documents, right? So let's just say you have an HSA and you took some distributions out of that HSA to pay for some medical expenses. I'm just spitballing here something, right? Well, they'll issue you out a 1099 SA to report that distribution. And if you don't report that distribution on your tax return, remember your contributions and distributions of an HSA go on Form 8889. You need to report both the contributions and the distributions, and where you report the distributions, you also want to report how much of that distribution was for qualified medical expenses. Because if you don't put it, the IRS will just slap it on there and they'll just assume the entire distribution was not for medical expenses and you'll end up paying taxes on it, right? So I've seen people with missed 1099s, a 1099 NEC that didn't get reported, maybe it's a 1099 miss that didn't get reported. So not reporting your tax documents, not only do you have a underpayment of tax that they can hit you with a penalty, but they can hit you with severe underpayment. That's an additional 20% on top of the penalty that you have, and then also the interest, right? So you really need to be careful. Make sure you report all of your documents. I think that's probably the biggest tax mistake I see people make.